advanced settings. We got a lot of got a pile of work to do. Alright, so I bought these bleachers. I bought them actually late last fall, and we never had time to get them here. So I went and picked them up this spring. We weren't going to use them over the winter anyway. And I'm just going around fixing stuff, dropping boards. There was, one really bad one, and then two were kind of almost going. So we changed three. I should change them all. There's 6 more to do, and they're $50 a board. So for $300 more, I could change all the boards. But we're just going to stop there and do the other 6 next year, the year after. I modified this since I got it. I went and I cut the back off when I got it home here Wednesday. It was like that. And there was a board on here, so 2 inches further forward, and it only ended around here. It was a 2x10. You can't even sit up here. I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna show you. What I did was, I think what I did was let's get some clamps. I just cut this morning. Thought about this last night. It was bothering me too much. I couldn't even. I'd come up with a plan that was better than this. Here, my wife says I'm a freak of nature. Well, I kind of am. I'm 6'2", but I'm really pretty big for 6'2". I can't fit. Of course, my knees are. Yeah, I can't even sit down here. I could just wedge myself in here. I mean, I could probably stay like this for about 5-10 minutes, and then my legs are gonna cramp up. So more comfortable like this. So moving that back 2 inches wasn't enough. I'm gonna move it back 5 more inches. I'm gonna cut a piece off this. 2 pieces, 5 inches. We're gonna weld them in here where I cut this. And then we're going to add maybe a 2x4 or 2x6 behind here, because there's going to be a huge hole here. You can end up falling right through there. So, yeah, we got cut one. We're not going back now. And all of these spots are just too small. Look at this. It's made for really short people. So tall people can either sit at the bottom, and when I modify this, maybe I can fit on the top. That's the plan. When you buy one of these, the whole time I'm looking at this thinking, how does someone build these and sell them at a profit? It's pretty simple. The closer you look at this thing, the more you realize it's all built out of scrap metal. So let's see, there was an old building or something was torn down. They reclaimed, they're reusing, getting the steel for scrap metal prices. So we're going to come out like that. We're going to come out 5 inches. I'm going to cut a piece right now. We're going to force it in there, tack weld it, and then we're going to cut the middle. And I should be able to weld these in, at least start welding them. And then maybe put a clamp post on over here. And this out. I'm all by myself, so I got nobody to hold this for me. So the way for me to do it is to weld it as we go. So let's start with a 5-inch piece right there. All right, got some work to do. quick and dirty. We'll be okay. I've changed my cutting disc. Start with one. Clean some of that paint off there so I can get a decent weld. I think that's gonna work. That's great. I can push it up. There. That's really straight. And there it is. Looking for that hammer last night. I don't know where the hell did it go. Someone coming here at 9 or 9:30, so I gotta end the video before that. Okay, there we go. A little welder here. I'm using 7018. Stick welding. Only way to go. The MIG gas is getting really expensive, and the MIG welder doesn't like this. Does not like this paint and rusty metal. So the best way is stick. That's what I'm doing. Clean your way out. Close your eyes. Anybody watching? Are we still going here? Nobody's watching. We're 11 minutes in. Okay. I don't know what time it is now. Okay, we probably can go for another 15, 20 minutes. Nobody's awake yet. It's early. Saturday morning. I think it's around 8:30. My watch broke. I hate not having a watch. So we're gonna clean up. I missed a little bit of cleanup. I think it's solid enough that I can cut that. Mark cut that. Cut this, we'll get a little more flex. That coffee's kicking in. Oh yeah. cut through the top one. We're going to just leave the bottom one kind of semi-connected. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, now we can position that hold it. Not wanted position. See. Yeah, 17 minutes of me all by myself. I like it. I guess nobody's awake yet. Too early. Try and get my money's worth there. Wear it down about that size. Then it's perfect. Okay. Stuff together. I'm using welding. These welding rods got 10 years old. They've been sitting on the shelf. They're stuck together. I don't even want to peel them apart. I thought they're garbage. I stuck them on the hood of the backhoe, which is dark brown, and the sun dried them out, and they actually work fine. They've got this white powder on there. I didn't think I'd be able to use them at all. They're working. We're just gonna keep going with that. You don't want to sink a lot of money into this thing, and it's just gonna get used maybe 5 times a year, 4 or 5 times. Big pry bar. One of these should be able to get out. Yep, that's perfect. Acrobatic here. Okay, that's stuff on. That worked out pretty good. enough. Well, we got to make sure we have 5 inches on the top. We don't. Put that into. Okay, I'm gonna go quick here. I got a guy coming here at 9, so I gotta end the video by then. We're gonna do live videos, lots of them. Why not? Cut that off. Okay, on the mark there and cut that. Kick it in. Use it as a spacer. Not really gonna weld it in yet. Gives us some proper distance. Okay. Tape took off. We got tons of room. I almost want to get there and test it, but we're gonna wait a second. The whole point of doing this is to be able to sit on the bench without feeling like jammed into a sardine can, so there's no room up there. That's great. Nobody's watching my live video. Not one person. Is there something wrong with this phone, or what the hell? Weird, eh? I'm gonna weld that. Keep going. This'll work. This is gonna work. Get some flat black spray paint. We're just gonna touch up all these welds. Get that part. You can go ahead. Get that fully welded. I can cut the end out. It's being held by this. Okay. Very tight. Still not lined up. Pull that right over. Boy, even if we bend it, it's fine. Bend over. That's where it's lined up. Fits fine. What's going in next? We're after perfection. Pretty good. Nothing less. Yeah, 7018. opening here now. I have to add a board right here, but I think I'll be able to sit there and not feel like I'm jammed in a sardine can. We got one viewing, one watching. What we're doing is we're moving that backrest back so we have more room to sit. This thing is made for short people. It's a little more comfortable. It's not the best. It's doable. I think with a 2x6 here, it'll feel pretty good. Made for really. I think at 5'6", you'd be too tall for this. Bleachers. I don't know what that is in metric 5'6". Just gotta do 2 more. I already moved it back 2 inches when I cut this piece off. I cut this off. And it was here. It was like right here. So we're going from that to up here. And that's our last little job we're gonna do on this, and we gotta sand all the blue paint, paint it green. Pretty sure it's gonna be green, and then I gotta move it to the back. My wife's got a riding ring back there, so that's where it's going. She's running a clinic here. There's going to be quite a few people here in August. I think it's July. And what happens is, we mention if you're going to come, bring your own chairs. So I provide as many chairs as I've got, and still not enough. And then I end up not having a place to sit down because I'm running around doing stuff. So we bought these, thinking this will take care of our seat, the problem with seating. And actually, what I want to do is stand on the top up here. Stand up here. Got this railing to balance, lean against. I can take video. Come up there. Okay, we got 2 more to do. Get a can of spray paint. We're gonna move this onto the grass somewhere. It's not blocking the entire front entrance of the house. You got like this much room to get by these. Bring groceries into the house and so on. And then they're gonna get painted, sanded, painted. There's no electricity where this is going, so got to do everything here. The welding machine's like I got the wire stretched out as far as it goes. I could probably extend it further, but good enough where it is. Cut this off, put it right here, weld it in there, hold that 2x6. I think I'll go get a 2x6 today. Get that bolted in there. This is finished. All we gotta do is paint. I wasn't happy with it last night, so I came up with this for a solution. We're live. Someone coming at 9, so we gotta end the video right then and there. Between 9 and 9:30. This guy doesn't show up late. He's gonna be here at 9. That didn't take very long. Okay. That's not going anywhere. My wife mentioned she's 5'2", and she mentioned these things are small. For her to say that carries a lot of weight because she can sit just about anywhere in the kids' seat for crying out loud. She's so tiny. Okay. I can't do much about the rest. I can't do much about these bench seats down here, but the tall people can sit in that bottom one down there and the top one. You can sit in the middle ones if they stretch their legs over the, you know, whoever designed this was designing it for looks, to look like a real set of bleachers, but they're really miniature. You don't know until you sit in it. Right away, sat in it. I mean, I looked at it, I thought, geez, it looks kind of small, but when I sat in it, I said, yeah, that kind of. These were, I think these were either made or bought by someone who was running a tournament, some sort of a tennis tournament, and it's a big tournament, like probably like some sort of world competition, and they were rejected for safety reasons because there was no railing at the back. There's no people can fall off these things. Insurance companies hate these bleachers. You tell them you have bleachers, they don't want to insure you. So we're gonna make it a little safer. That's 7 inches. You move this back 7 inches. So this board used to be right here. Right around here. Okay, going. build up to. Let's see. Get that at 5 inches. Took my measuring tape. That's not coming out. We gotta cut this right off. Clamp a post to this. Picking it out. Steel post of some kind, piece of angle. Yeah, got a nice piece of angle. Here we go. It's the old ladder rack off. The old van. What's that, a van with ladder rack? Oh. Clamp that right on there, good. It'll fall down. Couple clamps. Bars on. Cut through over there, the thing's going to be hanging in the air. There it's close. Good holes right there. I think that clamps it. Can you guys hear me? The welding machine on, making a bit of noise. I'll make that final cut and see what happens. And swing that out. We're adding 5 inches in between there, so. And all I gotta do is weld those little plates. I wasn't happy with the way it was. I was not happy at all. It was just terrible. This thing's terribly designed. You need an extra, like, not 7 inches. We need like a foot, an extra 12 inches between all these in your feet. Feel sick. So short people are fine, but tall people won't be sitting in that. I think we're getting close to 9 o'clock, so we're gonna have to end this video. I'm gonna finish cutting that. Pull it out 5 inches. that sucker. Yeah, we're gonna use this here. Weisker. World of like, imagine a world like that. Like me. Okay, we're gonna finish this video. There we go. Got 5 minutes. Technically, we should have 5. So we gotta cut the 2 pieces going here. That's pretty good. That worked out way better than I thought it would. Nobody watches my videos. Nobody. We're at 53 minutes. What time is it out there? Anybody could tell me what time it is right now. It'd be great. If I had 2 people watching, I'd be happy. Even 1. Okay. That's going to be better. That's going to be much better. Why they made those bleachers so small is beyond me. I don't get it. I just sell it and try and make a little money. I'm sure that it's a welding company, probably a welding business. And when the guys had nothing to do, they would make these out of the offcuts and the scrap pieces that I don't know where they gather up. This stuff is all bent. It's all cut apart with a torch. There's big ugly welds all over. I've been grinding off. You can cut your clothes on or cut your skin. So trying to make it a little safer. Those vertical U-channels that are underneath the benches. The front edge, not this one, but these down here. Got sharp welds all over. I've drawn bad right here. Over there, they're everywhere. So this is all cut apart. Someone salvaged this steel from somewhere and made it into these bleachers, and it probably wouldn't pass any structural inspection, so couldn't use it for anything like it, except for, well, of course, people can sit on this. It's built way stronger than it needs to be, so I'm not worried about it collapsing. Although the cross braces, quite a few of them are broken. Let's go in and look at it. So it's got a big bend right there. It's hard to see. When you first look at it, it's kind of tough to see, but right here, look at that. And then a whole bunch of these cross members that cracks in the welds. Right there. I re-welded all of these, ground off the rust in the paint. This one was cracked. I mean, there is a bolt there, but that was not connected at all right here. It was just barely connected, so there was a big crack right here too. So I think moving it around got bent. This one was broken right off. And a bunch up in there. There was nothing, no connection at all there. Re-welded it. Added that tab on top. That little square, not square, that little rectangle piece with a hole in it, I added that. And then in the middle here, this was completely disconnected right here. You know, it's probably would have been fine, but I'm thinking down the line, if a couple more, look at that one, bent, mangled. I added that little rectangle piece down below. There's a big chunk there up top. I don't know what happened there. I should go in there and weld that, re-weld. I might clean that out and re-weld that. I don't like that. Once I'm done here, I don't plan on doing any more. I'm not going to bring it back to the shop, and you know, enough of them are broken that you know, you get 30 people sitting on this 30 times. That's like 6,000, you know, 4 or 5,000 pounds anyway. 150 pounds each. It's a lot of weight. And then they start moving around, and the whole thing could just go toppling over. I doubt it, but what if it does, you know, like, screw that. I just figure, you know, I got a welder. I'm using this old AC/DC welder. I bought this for 125 bucks. So, and all I did was bring it home. All the wires were connected to it. Plugged it in, turned it on, and I started using it. You don't have to spend a ton of money on welding equipment. And I'm using these are really old rods. I was going to go buy some, and I said to myself, I know at my shop I have a couple of boxes. Well, I have more than a couple. There's about 6 boxes of welding rods there. So I won't need to buy welding rods for the next 10, 15 years. I'm going to use what I got. I didn't think I could use these. They were all stuck together. I put them on the hood of the backhoe because I used the backhoe to move this here, and it was really hot and sunny the other day. So, you know, you need an oven for welding rods. Well, you don't necessarily need an oven. Just a piece of steel, big plate of steel in the sun is good enough. Or a wood stove in the winter. Stick them on your wood stove. And that's what I've always done. I've never bought an oven for welding rods. And then as soon as they warmed up, all the dampness gets out of them. They dry it out, and they've been working fine. They don't stick. They actually work better than most rods I've used. Most 7018. This is that crappy 7018. You can't even read the number on there. This thing would focus. The focus on this camera is just terrible. You can't read any number on there. Is that a number? Somewhere on there is written 7018, but I can't read it. Okay, the only thing I gotta do, add a 5-inch piece in here and weld it, top and bottom. We're gonna add the 2 5-inch pieces in here, and then I'm gonna add piece of flat bar. I'll probably cut this. I'm going to cut this off right here and weld it on. And it's not quite long enough. I gotta have it. It's got to be out here. We'll find something to bolt a board on there. We're gonna bolt 2 more 1/4-inch bolts and bolt 2x6, probably 2x6 right here, and then this will be finished. All the welding will be done. So I'm gonna go over it with a sander. I'm gonna use a 7-inch sander, and we'll sand all this moss and crap off here, and we're gonna paint it green. Should be nice. This is what we have here. This is how rotten the boards were. This is pretty bad. I don't think this was pressure treated lumber. On top of that, they sold you, this is not 50 years old, this Bleachers. See those welds? That's sharp enough to cut your leg open, so it's razor sharp. So I gotta go with the grinder and clean that off. And then I reattach that. It's all bent, all mangled there. This one's okay. The welds aren't the greatest. If this was a welding shop, I wouldn't be bragging about making these. Look at that. Not the greatest welds. I don't claim to be a great welder, but I can do better than that. So down here is pretty good. Look at these welds. This is recycled scrap metal. They probably paid scrap metal prices for this, or got it for free. Maybe they got it for free. So I'm gonna grind these. I ground this one off last night. I was sitting underneath there fixing that. And grind this all off so ladies don't catch their nice clothes on there and tear their clothes or cut their skin open. This one's razor sharp. That's, they couldn't fix that. Like, look at this pointy thing here. How hard is it to go around with a grinder? It's all about making money, That's not so bad. I don't have any complaints about this thing. It's actually pretty well made. For the money we're gonna have invested in this thing, it's pretty cheap to have this. I might take the welder and weld on this side of that. Grind it a little bit, that rust and paint off, and then weld it, and then just I'm gonna get some flat black paint. I might have something to go around and touch it up everywhere. Okay, we're gonna end this video. Leave it up. I'll leave up the video. It's yellow right there. It's the only piece that's yellow. Wow, these two. So whatever it was used to be yellow. There they are. You can see my messy shop in the background. Hey, look at that bubblegum weld. I can do better than that. I think I will clean that out and address that issue right there, because that'll break next. It's all about being proactive. Avoid. That one's not bad. Probably go in there. Come on, we're zoomed in here. I think I'm zoomed in. There we go. We'll go in there and we'll weld that on this side. See? Yeah, there we go. That's a piece I added. It's welded on the other side nicely, but there's a cut. Why can't I find? There we go. So I'm gonna cut that. I might weld that cut. Clean that out and weld that. Little things like that just annoy me. But these went in fine. These are done. These little pieces that I added. 5 inches. kind of have enough room to sit here now. So yeah, maybe we'll go 5 more minutes. I'm gonna cut and welding those 2 5-inch pieces right back where we started here. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday morning. Hot metal, welding. What could be better than that? Pretty good day. Okay, this will be. Okay, we gotta end the video right now. It's supposed to be 9 o'clock. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a good Saturday. We're going off the air. We had someone visit us, so gotta go.